Good evening, everyone. Is my audio and video visible? Hello, Yatin, Akarsh, Nikita. Can you please tell me, is my audio and video visible? Am I audible? Am I visible? Good evening, good evening. Is my audio and video visible? Hello, Yatin, Akarsh, Nikita. Can you please tell me, is my audio and video visible? Am I audible? Am I visible? Good evening, good evening. Is my audio and video visible? Hello, Yatin, Akash, Nikita. Is my audio and video clear? Shall I start? Am I audible? Am I visible? Good evening, good evening. Is my audio and video clear? Shall I start? Is my audio and video clear? Shall I start? Repeat हो रहा है. Voice is echoing. Hello, Nikhil, Yatin, Akarsh, Nikita Goyal. Is still the voice echoing? Can anyone please tell me? Repeat हो रहा है. Voice is echoing. Hello, Nikhil, Yatin, Akarsh. So I guess we should start. So this is our second live session of business communication, in which we are going to deal with 10 questions on business communication. If you need this PDF, I have provided the Telegram link in the description box. Let's start with the first question. The first question is, the communication within the organization is known as first, internal communication, external communication, informal communication or verbal communication. As per you, what is the answer? The communication within the organization is known as A. Internal communication, B. External communication, C. Informal communication or D. Verbal communication. I am giving you some time to think. Everyone answer this. A is the answer. C. Yes, you are correct. A is the answer. A is the answer as C. Internal communication is the communication within the organization, right? Internal communication is the communication within the organization. When people within organization communicate with each other, one another, it is said to be internal communication. Employees of an organization do so to work as a team. Here in this picture, these all employees are working together as a team. Okay, so they are what they are doing is internal communication. Don't get confused between internal and horizontal communication. Horizontal communication is within the employees of same level, like A grade employees. If A and A grade, both grade employees are working together, it is called as horizontal communication, means same level. They are at the same level. But in internal communication, all the employees within the organization work as a team. That's why it is called as an internal communication. Okay. Now answer the next question. The most important goal of a business communication is, most important goal of a business communication is A. Favorable relationship between sender and receiver, B. Organizational goodwill, receiver's response or receiver's understanding. I repeat the question. The most important goal of a business communication is favorable relationship between sender and receiver, organizational goodwill, receiver's response, receiver's understanding. What is the answer? I repeat the question. The most important goal of a business. See, first analyze the question what they are asking. They are asking the most important goal of business communication. So, favorable relationship between sender and receiver is the goal? No. From when relationship is existing as a goal? Favorable relationship between sender and receiver, it is a communication process. It is a communication process. It is not sort of relationship or it must be a goal of business communication. No. Organizational goodwill is the goal of business communication? No. What is how is goodwill related to communication in an organization? Acha, receiver's response. How the receiver is responding to you is it the goal of business communication? Okay, we can think at this point. D. Receiver's understanding. Is the receiver's understanding, matlab ki, how he is decoding the message, is the most important goal of business communication? Let's see what is the answer. So the answer is option number D. Most important goal of a business communication is receiver's understanding. How the receiver is decoding the message. See, you know the communication process. What happens in a communication process is sender sends the message. Okay, sender is sending the message. So what he is doing, he is encoding the message and then sending. Okay, now that message is sent to the receiver. What is receiver doing? Decoding. Okay, in between there might be some interruptions, that is noise, and then when receiver will receive the message, he will send feedback to the sender. So receiver's understanding of the message is very important. If he has not understood the message in the business communication, how will he be able to grab the knowledge that what are the clients, what are the people trying to communicate? He must understand. That's why it is the most important goal of business communication. Every receiver who enters into the communication process brings with them their own ideas and feelings that influence their understanding of your message and their response to it. That means it's your job as a sender to take these ideas and feelings and consideration when drawing up your message. That's why answer is D. The most important goal of business communication is receivers understanding. Don't get confused between receivers. There are two options now of receivers. Don't get confused. In the third option they are saying receivers response. In the last option they are saying receivers understanding. Understanding of the receiver is more important. How he is responding is irrelevant. Understanding is important. Whether he has understood our project or not, it is the most important goal. Okay. Now let's proceed to the next question. Question number 3. Downward communication flows from dash to dash. A. Upper to lower. B. Lower to upper. C. Horizontal. D. Diagonal. I repeat the question. Downward communication flows from dash to dash. A. Upper to lower. B. Lower to upper. C. Horizontal. And D. Diagonal. B. Lower to upper. C. Horizontal. D. Diagonal. I repeat the question. Acha, voice is echoing. Flows from dash to dash. Oh my god. I didn't saw the message. Is still the voice is echoing? C. Horizontal and D. Diagonal. B. Lower to upper. C. Horizontal. Voice is echoing still? I repeat the question. Acha, voice is echoing. Can you please tell me? Is the voice echoing? I didn't saw the message. Is still the voice is echoing? मैम voice repeat हो रही है. Voice is echoing still? अच्छा. Okay, there might be some technical issue. Uh, just wait a second. Yes, A is the answer. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, just wait. Okay, there might be some technical issue. Just wait a second. Yes, A is the answer. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, just wait. Okay, there might be some technical issue. Just wait a second. Yes, A is the answer. Okay, okay, just wait. Now, students, now is the voice echoing? Is it echoing now also? Explain the third question. Yes, yes, I'm explaining. Just tell me about the voice. Is it okay now? Now, students, now is the voice echoing? Is it echoing now also? Is the voice okay now? Explain the third question. Yes, yes, I'm explaining. Just tell me about the voice. Is it okay now? No, it is not okay. Acha, okay. Now okay. Okay. Let's continue with our PPT. So here the question they were asking, you are saying the answer is okay. What were you saying the answer? Answer is A, upper to lower. See students, how it came. There are two types of organization structure. First, have you ever studied that business pyramid in business studies in class 12? What did you saw there? There was a pyramid, okay, top, middle and lower level of management, like this only. Here, the higher level authorities are directing the middle level authorities, and the middle level authorities are directing the supervisory level authorities. So when the flow is from upper higher authority to lower authority, it is called as downward communication. It flows from upper to lower. It is called as downward communication. When the flow is from lower authorities to higher authorities, it is called as what? Upward communication. Okay, so there we will say lower to upper. Here we will say upper to lower. That's why the answer is A, upper to lower. This was the question. Downward communication flows from dash to dash. Answer is A, upper to lower. I hope you got this. Any doubts in the third question? फिर repeat हो रही है अभी भी हो रही है Oh my god, what is happening? This was the question. Downward communication flows from dash to dash. Answer is A, upper to lower. I hope you got this. Any doubts in the third question? Now. Oh my god. Himani, Nikita, now is the voice okay? Are you not able to understand anything? So I should put the live off and I should reconnect again the entire live session. Now, Himani, Nikita, now is the voice okay? Are you not able to understand anything? So I should put the live off and I should reconnect again the entire live session. Is it okay? अभी भी हो रही है? Okay, so one thing we can do, we can reconnect the live. Okay, within 15 minutes I am reconnecting this live. Okay. Is it okay? Okay, don't worry. We are